The only thing worse than bad news is bad news you never saw coming. Unfortunately, it happens in healthcare with balance billing. It's also called surprise billing or a pain in the rear. What is balance billing? Well, it's a bill you can get when you go to an out-of-network healthcare provider. For in-network providers, your insurance plan negotiates the best rate, and the doctors, nurses, specialists, labs, imaging clinics, and many others agree to that price for treating you. Your insurance plan pays out-of-network providers a predetermined amount, which sometimes depends on state and federal laws. But when it's less than what the provider chooses to bill for, they can directly bill you for the difference, or balance. Insurance companies hold the line on what their in-network providers can charge for treating you, but that protection disappears when you go out of network. The result can be thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Who's in my network? You're probably thinking, okay, I'll just stay in my network. Yeah, but sometimes that's not so easy to do, especially at a hospital. Specialists like anesthesiologists, pathologists, radiologists, ER docs, neonatologists, and laboratory services may not work for the hospital, they work at. These contract docs negotiate their own rates with your insurance company and may not be in your network. They could balance bill you. It happened to me during a planned surgery. I found a hospital, surgeon, and care team of doctors all in my network. Then, the day of my surgery, and unknown to me, the in-network anesthesiologist got sick and called in a substitute who was a contract doc. I got stuck with an out-of-network gas passer and a bill for more than $4,000. Surprise! How you get to the hospital in an emergency matters too. Medical transport services and air ambulances are ripe for balance billing. Can we stop the surprise? There's a lot of talk at the state and federal level about putting stronger consumer protections in place. Some states have laws in place to limit how much the patient has to pay in this situation. We at Blue Cross have been working for years with our Louisiana Department of Insurance and our in-network providers to address balance billing. So what can the patient do? A first step for any planned medical service is to make sure you're seeing providers in your network. If you know you need to have a procedure, call ahead and make sure every provider who will treat you and every lab that will screen you is in your network. You have a right to say you want to only be treated by in-network providers. Blue Cross requires our in-network hospitals to tell us the providers they contract with who may not be in our network. We put all of this online at bcbsla.com. If you still end up with a surprise bill, call the place where the balance bill came from to ask about your options. If the facility is in your network, they will usually work with you on payment, or they'll intervene on your behalf with the provider. Finally, contact your insurance company for guidance. You can also call your state's insurance department to find out your rights. The straight talk is, balance billing can be financially devastating. Insurance companies, providers, state regulators, and others must keep working together to find a solution.